From the subreddit conspiracy. Aliens exist in front of everyone. NASA knows. The government knows. This is one of their ships caught refueling directly from our sun. Coming over here, stealing our sun. On this scale, that ship would have to be the size of a planet lol. Gotta say, I'm just thankful it's not a political post. Nah man, that's me filing up my car with gas. I'm not paying $5.12 a gallon. That is a plasma tornado that ends in a coronal mass ejection. Sorry, this is actually footage of a sperm trying to enter an egg backwards and being forcefully rejected by said egg. This comment section is like a real-life episode of Ancient Aliens. Why don't you tell us exactly what they said about this clip? Still cheaper than diesel. I'm starting to wonder if some of these things we believe are ships might be just large creatures that live in space and feed off stars. Like a space whale, but we don't understand it at all. Sorry, just watched Nope the other day and it kinda made me rethink a few things. Fascinating, being able to absorb heat and plasma from above the sun's surface while maintaining its own anti-grav field to avoid being pulled in by the sun. Then amp its own anti-grav field to pull itself with such force that it literally leaves ripples on the sun's plasma surface. Wonder if sunspots are the result of such a siphoning process. Isn't that just a solar flare? For context, I really don't know, but the swirls seem to indicate a solar flare. I'd like to imagine a massive planet-sized spaceship here, but it's probably some sort of magnetic effect. So glad we're back to aliens, was getting tired of politics. Has anyone mentioned the amount of heat of being that close to the sun? Big fucking ship. I think that's just the suction from a solar tornado pulling from the top. But, you know. Could be a space-traveling shadow creature a quarter size of the sun taking a sip. Aliens have ruled over and enslaved you and your ancestors since the dawn of time. Pathetic slaves, will you ever grow a brain and spine? Translation: I don't understand science, so aliens did it. Lol. How do you know it's a ship and not a being? Is it possible that this is a natural phenomenon on the sun? Overall, there being aliens is not that far-fetched of a theory. Nor is there some conspiracy saying that they don't exist. I doubt they are green little men in circular spaceships, but aliens being any living thing that's not on Earth, and to think that our planet is the only planet capable of sustaining life is a bit naive. In fact, NASA isn't denying any existence of aliens when they are literally actively searching for planets that are capable of sustaining life as we know it. Slurp. This would have never happened under, insert your favorite politician, administration. Where did you find this GIF/video? Can you give us sources? I'd like to research more on what that is, if it's real. This was so awesome. This happened right around the time Never a Straight Answer started cutting the live feeds from the ISS. I mean, TBH, the government already admitted to UFOs and that they don't understand them. This the kind of shit that gives conspiracies a bad reputation. You sure that's not a solar flare? It could be their sun, too. This is the content that we need on conspiracy. I love this kind of stuff. You really think aliens who are advanced enough to traverse the universe freely actually have some sort of engine system that runs out of fuel and needs to be refueled at a sun? Pretty interesting. 63 Earths can fit inside Uranus. Source of vid. Looks more like a magnetic field line solar flare thingy, yo. Who caught me on camera? Funny you call it our sun. The alien sun. Absurd, but fuck it. I'm just glad to see this sub getting back to its roots. Even if it's just momentarily. Fucking aliens didn't even pay for their gas. Yes, they're real and yes, they're here, but this ain't them. Anyone know the source of this video? It's a nice GIF, but not really sure if that is a starship. Things are so easy to fake nowadays. We need more info. I have a PhD in gynecology. This is a sperm cell and an egg under a microscope. I got sunshine in my pocket. They're demons, bud. Ha ha, you definitely not. Gas release. On the sun as well, lol. Now this is what I'm on this sub for. For all we know, that's a doctor injecting a cure into a cancer cell and we are all white blood cells. This being at the top proves how easy it's going to be to trick everyone into believing in aliens when the time comes. Could anyone answer, if this isn't what the OP says, what could it be? That's called a mass coronal ejection. I doubt they use fossil fuels. Shout out to sperms and eggs. Where is this footage from? Sucking the sun's energy for your spaceship. Now this is an interesting post. Now these are the conspiracies I joined for. How dare they, that's our star. They didn't even pay us anything. Intergalactic looters.